Hey guys, I thought I would just make a quick video today. We have been traveling. We're in Kansas City right now. We've been here for a week, and my husband's doing a class, so the kids and I have just been hanging out in the hotel. So I thought I would do a quick video on like how we've been eating and things that we've been doing while we've been here. We decided before we left that we were not going to be eating every meal out. We just think that's not healthy. I mean, when you're going to a city where you don't really know the area, you don't know if they're going to have a lot of healthy options. So I brought the electric griddle and our crock pot, and I haven't used the crock pot yet, but I'm going to. I have chicken to put in it probably tomorrow, but anyways, stuff that I got once we got here. We have a little mini fridge that has a freezer on it, a little tiny freezer, and then we have a microwave. It's been kind of inconvenient because we only have outlets on the floor. We don't have any like counter height outlets, so I've been cooking on the floor, which is kind of weird, but it's been fun. So I just thought I'd share some ideas. I didn't see any online when I was trying to figure out what to do, so hopefully if you're having questions about what things to eat in a hotel room, and especially if you have a budget or you just want to eat healthy, you don't want to eat greasy fast food for every meal, then this would be great for you. First thing, this is what I put in the freezer. I got this at Trader Joe's. It's the quinoa and steel cut oatmeal. And it comes in these like, this is empty, I just kept the package, but it came in these like frozen discs that were probably 2.5 inches high and 3 inches across and just frozen. And so what I did, you could microwave them. So I took it out of the package, put it on a paper plate, and just microwaved it, and then put it in a bowl because I don't want to microwave styrofoam. But then I put we got some honey, just a small thing of honey from the store. I knew we were going to get jelly because we were just going to have PB&J to keep in the fridge, but I figured if we didn't use all the jelly, we'd have to toss it because we're 10 hours from home. Well, 12 I mean, that's how long it took us to get here because we had to stop to feed the baby and everything. So, honey you could just throw in the car and it doesn't need to be refrigerated, so that's what we did instead. And so then I also brought, I brought this from home. It's from Melaleuca. It's their natural butter, Simply Fit organic popcorn. And we have one bag left of that, I believe. But that has been awesome. Popcorn is awesome for snacks. This also I got at Trader Joe's. It's just a big thing of coconut water. I drink coconut water. I try to every day just because I think it's so good for you. It's got good electrolytes. It's good. It keeps you hydrated, and I love the taste. A lot of people don't, but you need to because it's delicious. Get off her, please. Another thing I found at Trader Joe's that my husband and I have been snacking on that is so good are these sesame honey cashews. And they just look like that. And they're delish. Need to get you some. And then I got these chia seed tortillas. Just, they don't have to be refrigerated. It's nice to just have, if you want to make a peanut butter wrap or whatever. Another snack that I got are these apple straws. And I knew that we'd like these because we can get these at Safeway and where we're from in Nebraska. But I got these at Trader Joe's and they're way cheaper. And then these, I got a bunch of these. This is my favorite. This is one of my like favorite snacks right now. These like baked peas or whatever. I picked up these. They're like Pop-Tarts. I got them at Whole Foods. And I picked up some of these at Trader Joe's. These roasted coconut flakes. Chips, not flakes. I picked up this to take home. It's coconut oil spray from Trader Joe's. Last camera died, so I had to start over. We picked up this pumpkin butter because that just looked good. For that, some Trader Joe's. We're not going to open this till we get home because you have to refrigerate it, but got it just to try. I think I can't remember if my camera died before or after, but we picked up some of these coconut chips because they're so good. We love them. But they're way expensive where we buy them.
Can I have one?
You can have the apple straws. Some other things that I got for the freezer, I got turkey corn dogs, supposedly GMO free, and turkey, I don't know. It was just easy for us to not have to, like, I don't want to have to go out for lunch and breakfast and dinner. We've pretty much been eating, we usually go out for dinner, but breakfast and lunch, we've only eaten out for lunch the first day before I bought anything, and we just got Taco Bell. But every other lunch and breakfast have been eaten in. So for me, I don't want to have to go. Like, I don't want to have to leave, get the kids all ready, and just go somewhere for lunch. That just seems like crazy for 2 weeks. No way. I also picked up, we got some hamburger patties that we kept in the freezer, and then we cooked them on the griddle in the room. And we also got chicken breast, thin cut chicken breast that we cooked in the room and had sandwiches with one night for dinner. Some things that I kept in the fridge, and mind you, this is a tiny little fridge, so I had to use my packing skills to get all the stuff in there. But we got lunch meat, half a gallon of milk. Well, the first time we bought milk, we got just a quart of the grass-fed milk from Whole Foods, and that was, oh my gosh, that was so good. We don't have access to that. Like, we can't get that where we live, so that was a treat. Another thing I got was cheese slices for the sandwiches. I got vegetables, and at Trader Joe's they had their sushi, so I got my husband some sushi because he just loves it. I got some salads, some pre-made salads, like a roasted corn chicken salad. I got a thing from Whole Foods. They had a 6-pack of free-range eggs that I bought, and I wasn't sure I was going to use them, but I love eggs for breakfast. So does my husband. We eat them when we're at home. We eat eggs almost every single morning for breakfast, so I brought some of those, and I scrambled 2 at a time to do on the griddle so they didn't make a total mess, because the sides of my griddle are super like short, so I can't scramble eggs really because they just run over everywhere and make a mess. But I did scramble some this morning, and in little batches, and I put them in the chia seed tortillas with the cheese, and we put some of the lunch meat in there, and they were really good little burritos. Oh, I also picked up at Trader Joe's, they have sliced fruit ready to go. I picked up some mango and some watermelon that are gone already. They barely made it home from the store. So, oh, another thing, let it be a lesson to you from my experience that when you're making scrambled eggs on the floor, and me, I had all the eggs and the bowl and everything like on my lap in the bed next to the griddle, and I was using the laundry basket to crack the eggs, and I got egg all over my husband's bed, and he does not know that yet, so I'm gonna have to get him some new sheets, I suppose. Hopefully he's not too upset, because it's like egg city on his bed, so we're gonna have to get that cleaned up. It's pretty gross. I'm looking at it right now. It's like all crusty and nasty. But so if you're cracking eggs, do it on the table or something. Don't do it on the laundry basket. That wasn't very smart. What else? Oh, use the internet. Like, I got on just Google and was looking up like healthy options in Kansas City, where to eat. I think the website's called Yelp or something, and you can type in healthy restaurants, and we found some really great options and really yummy, like this place called Unforked. And I know if you have me on Facebook, you've seen me post about 100 times, probably like, oh, but it's so good, and it's all local ingredients, locally sourced and organic. It was so good. I want to go back there so badly. Oh, all the utensils that I brought: crock pot, spatula, like a turner actually, I think is what they're called, the griddle, and the plug-in for the griddle. I brought crock pot liners, and I don't usually cook with plastic stuff, but it's easier than washing a crock pot in a bathtub. I brought a cutting board mat, and a knife, which I've used the knife a lot because we've gotten avocados, and I made avocados for the burgers, and so I was able to use that to slice it up. And I bought a big mixing bowl and a whisk in case we were gonna make pancakes. I brought some cooking spray. Another thing that I brought was I had pre-made at home 2 loaves, like mini loaves of coconut banana bread, and I brought those like the night before we left, because we left around 6 in the morning from Nebraska, and I just threw them in the car frozen, and then by the time we got here and wanted some, they were thawed out and weren't like on the ticking time clock for going bad and getting moldy. So those are just some of my tips. You know, be prepared, plan ahead, use your resources like the internet to find something if you do want to go out, because 2 weeks of crap food, you're gonna feel like garbage and you're gonna need to do like a detox when you get home, because even if you are eating out and eating healthy, when you're eating out, you're still gonna feel it, you know. I mean, just the fact that restaurants typically don't use the same ingredients that you would use at home, and that's just the world that we live in. So those are just my tips. I didn't cloth diaper on this trip either, just to make it easier on myself. They have a washer and dryer at the hotel, but I doubt they'd want me putting my diapers in them, and it's kind of expensive to use. So we just went disposable on this trip. Oh, and we don't want to go home. So if all my friends and family in Nebraska and Wyoming, I'm sorry, we're not coming home ever. We love the city. We love being next to all these awesome stores and like restaurants and just things to do. Like, it's so pretty here too. There's so many trees, and oh, it's just beautiful. I think that's it. I'm gonna be doing a cloth diaper vlog when we get home and a breastfeeding update probably today. So if you're watching that and I have the same clothes and stuff on, I did do it on the same day. I don't wear the same clothes all the time. Actually, that's not true. I pretty much do wear the same clothes all the time. Yep, I think that's it. Oh, granola. That's a good thing. Granola and coconut milk to keep in your fridge. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.